Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley. You guys, I just used this palette. It's the one that we're going to be talking about today. It's going to be a first impression. I'm going to show you how I got this eye look. I'm close to speechless is all I can say right now in this intro. So please watch the rest of the video so you can see how this performs. But this has been sitting in a drawer for a month and now I'm mad at myself. I just had other videos I wanted to get out, but I saw this in CVS and it looked so pretty and I knew that I wanted to pick it up and try it, and now I'm so glad that I did. So if you want to hear my full thoughts on this palette, just keep watching. It's so funny, I've never seen this brand anywhere except for the CVS that is closest to my house. I've been to many other CVS's, I've been to lots of other drugstores. They don't seem to have it there. So it's just really interesting, and I don't hear anyone talking about this brand. So I was just kind of researching about them, and I believe like this palette was made in Italy, it said, and they're in Europe and they're also in North America. So it's very interesting to me. So I have here, like I said, the Legendary Naturals 12 Shade Shadow Collection. This is $24, really expensive for a drugstore palette. And it says, perfect earth tone nudes. Micronized powder creates creamy texture, applies evenly, never skips, richly pigmented matte pearl and glimmer shades, made in Italy. I'm excited. I looked at this palette in the store for a long time and I was like, this looks really pretty. First of all, even the outer packaging, look at the inside. There's like this really pretty design. Like, wow, that's really nice. I guess if you are paying $24, the packaging should be pretty nice. And it says, tested on starlets, not on animals. And then here's the actual like component packaging. Really pretty. I like the brand name, Dollface, super cute. So the shade names were actually on this little piece of plastic, which I kind of prefer because when they put it on the back, I just have a hard time telling which is which. I don't know why. So it is kind of nice. And then you have something to sort of like protect the shadows. So there's a nice mirror. Again, if you're gonna have to pay $24, it's nice that it has a mirror. I have swatched these because I kind of unboxed this in a new drugstore haul video. So these have been swatched. They did look really pretty in that video as well, but I've been sitting on this, like I said, for like a month because I've just had other videos I wanted to film first. But I do want to swatch all of these for you, and my goal is to do better swatches. Let's do it column by column just to make it a little easier for me. They're really soft, you guys. See how well I can do, you guys. This is Megan, Breathtaking, and Romantic. The first two are matte shades, and then the last one is a shimmer shade. This one looks really pretty. Next column. Again, really pretty. These are swatching really well. This is Duchess, Royalty, and Sultry. Okay, now we have our next column. Okay, so we have Princess, Wales, and HRH. Now, last column. These are swatching really beautifully. I can even see it in the viewfinder. So this last column is Storybook, Fairy Tale, and Cambridge. I love these shade names too. All right, wow, that might be the most painless swatch I've ever done. So I'm gonna start by applying my Anastasia eye primer. I thought about not using it, but honestly, I use this with every single eyeshadow ever. I just have really oily eyelids and really creasy eyelids. You can even see them like that right there. That's just from like foundation concealer. So I really need something to help with the creasiness. And usually I don't have a problem if I'm wearing this. So start with this. And I'm gonna grab this mug that has all my eye brushes in it. Right off the bat, you guys, what makes me so happy is that this has multiple light matte shades that I can use to set that primer. I know you can always use powder, but I always just prefer to use shadow. I don't know, especially a shadow from that palette, some similar formulation, like I just always think the look turns out better. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Megan, to set the lids first and foremost. And I'll try to use as many shades as I can. This is really nice, super like soft and blending really well already. Now I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Sultry. It's a very much a cooler toned neutral brown. I love that this is kind of, it's actually is kind of a good mix of like cool and warmer tones, but to me it feels like it leans a little more on the cooler side. All right, other side. Yeah, I'm really impressed with these mattes so far. And shall we darken up that outer corner with, let's see, what shade is this? This is the shade Wales, kind of the outer V. I feel like we might as well. Oh, I feel like this is showing up a little more like yellow undertoned than it appears in the pan. Now that I'm applying it and I'm looking at it, I can see it, but just know that. Man, I'm really impressed with these mattes, you guys. This is like really easy. Also, can we take a look at these pan sizes as well? We didn't even talk about that. These are huge pan sizes for eyeshadows, and I feel like you're giving up the shade names for the pan sizes, which to me, I'm personally okay with. I also think the edges between these, the columns and stuff and the rows are not raised very high. So I do think I am definitely going to use that plastic, like keep it in there to kind of help keep the shadows in place. So that could be something, but again, you're getting way more product. So that's really cool. Gosh, you guys, so many of these are so pretty. For the sake of using as many shadows as possible, I'm gonna go in with this metallic shade here, Fairy Tale. At least I think it's metallic. It's very shimmery. Shall we try fingers and a brush? Okay, I'm gonna try my finger on my left-hand side, and let's just apply this all over. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. It's almost like a foily kind of finish to it. I haven't found many drugstore palettes I like, and so far I'm really liking this one. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this brush for the other side. Okay, definitely not getting as much of a punch with just a brush, so I would use your fingers. My goodness, you guys, this is beautiful. Wow, you know what this kind of is reminding me of a little bit? This is reminding me a little bit of my Il Makiage Kathleen Lights palette. I mean, not necessarily with the shades, but with the finish. Really similar. And pan sizes are kind of similar too. A little bit bigger with the drugstore one. This is a very expensive palette, you guys. Well, that's exciting. Now, I like that. I want to put some shimmer in the outer corner. So let's go in with this darker brown metallic-y shade. This is in Romantic. Even all over the lid, that would look so beautiful, you guys. I'm like shocked right now, you guys. I'm sort of at a loss for words. I'm also not getting fallout. Is this one of the best palettes I've ever used? I feel like it is, you guys. This is gorgeous. I'm so excited. I was kind of having a not great morning and this is saving it. Now I want to do the inner corner with this really pretty sparkly shade Royalty. And again, let's try this one too with a different brush. This one seems a little more glittery than some of the other ones. Oh my gosh. In no way am I exaggerating about this. This is incredible. Look how beautiful that is. What the heck? I have way more expensive palettes than this that are not as good. And I know this is still $24, so it's still expensive, but like I have way more expensive, like twice as much, that don't perform this well. Oh, dang it. I was going to use a brush on that side. Hold on. I'm going to take this kind of more flat brush, try to get in there. Oh, this one actually does seem to be performing well with a brush too. A flat brush. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. These are exactly the kind of eye looks that I like really shimmery, but look like they're flawless. Now, I don't think I want to use any others. We used a good chunk of them. You can also do some warmer toned looks with this one and some more berry toned looks. Right here, you kind of got your warmer section. And then here you kind of got your more berry tone section. I was just thinking like, this is a great palette for every day throughout the entire year because you can get so many different, and it's not so many different looks, but the tones change slightly, almost like with the seasons. So it's like, oh, okay, it's gonna be fall in a few months. You definitely have some more fall-y kind of tones here. You got your spring more so on this side and summer, and even for winter, kind of this sort of area. I am so pleasantly surprised by this palette already. I am so excited. Now, I did want to create a complete eye look, so I do want to put on some eyeliner and see how eyeliner goes over this. This is my favorite eyeliner right now. It's the J-Cat Rockin' Glitz in their Diamond Dazzle shade. This is their matte black. Yep, the eyeliner is also just gliding over this. This isn't the most pigmented eyeliner in the world. I really like it. It's my favorite right now, but you have to go over it a few times. Just know that's not because of the shadow. It's because of the pigmentation of the liner, because you can build it up. Okay, I'm gonna kind of finish up the eyeliner and do the other eye in my mirror behind me, just because it sometimes can be hard for me on camera. I've said this a million times. So I will be right back for mascara, and I'm also gonna apply some fake lashes so you can see kind of a complete eye look. Okay, I'm back and my camera overheated, so had to give a break too, so things look a little bit different. But eyeliner actually applied really beautifully over the shadows, just glided right on. Like I said, I just had to build up the pigment of that eyeliner. I do really like the eyeliner though. Now I want to go back into this doll face palette and put some shadow on the lower lash line. I just can't get over how gorgeous this is. Like, pigmented, looks beautiful. Like, I cannot express to you. Maybe I'll also go into a shade that I haven't gone into yet. Let's go into Cambridge. This is more of like a berry toned kind of brown. Well, I guess more chocolatey kind of brown. And just apply that. Yeah, I just can't get over it. The mattes and shimmers in here are so flippin' good. I'm not kidding. I feel like I may have found my new favorite eyeshadow palette. It's just sitting there, no one paying attention to it in CVS. People walking by not knowing that this incredible palette is sitting right there. Hopefully people get drawn in by the cute packaging and the cute name like I was. Let me know if you guys have heard of other YouTubers talking about this, because I'd love to hear what other people have to say about this brand and this palette. This makes me want to try other products from them. You know what I mean? Because this is the only product that I got. All right, that's actually really nice. Very like chocolatey kind of brown. So we used about half of the shades, or maybe 7. We used more, I think more than half of the shades in this. So we used a pretty good amount. Every single one that I used, I loved. Also, when I swatched them, they swatched beautifully too, and I'm bad at swatches. You guys know that. So they must be good if they still looked good in swatches when I swatched them. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water mascara. We are gonna use fake lashes as well. Honestly, I'm not kidding you guys. I actually think the quality of this is better than that Il Makiage Kathleen Lights palette. This is how I was wanting that one to perform. And I do really like that one, you guys, don't get me wrong, but the quality is better, especially of the shimmers. That's really pretty. Oh, I can't wait to see it with lashes too though. This whole thing's looking a little worse for wear, but I'm gonna use my Kiss So Wispy number 11 lashes, and that one just fell down. That's one of the ones we're using today. It's real life, folks. What can I say? We're just gonna need to go over that band with some eyeliner after, but let's let the lash glue dry first while I apply the other one. You guys, this has seriously cheered me right up. Applying the other side. My right eye is slightly smaller than my left, so it's always a little bit trickier with this side. And I'm just kind of pinching my real lashes with my fake lashes. Let's go over the lash line with some liner. Same liner I was using just to cover up the glue a little bit. This is the entire eye look. Let me know what you think. Final thoughts. I have so many. I've been saying them throughout. This is not something I say very often. Run, don't walk to get this palette. This is one of the best palettes I've ever used upon first impression. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, but I normally don't have a problem with most eyeshadows and their wear time throughout the day, especially with that Anastasia primer. You can get this at the drugstore. I'll also link it below. It has a mirror. The only thing you could say negative about this is that the shade names are not on it, but because they're not on the packaging, the pan sizes are bigger, so this will probably last you a really long time. The mattes are so soft and blended so easily. The shimmers are gorgeous and seriously give like this foiled, kind of ethereal kind of effect. You have some glittery shades in there. You got some more metallics. It's so pretty. It looks almost like supermodel-y kind of eyeshadow. And I think you would love this whether you're experienced with eyeshadow or new with eyeshadow, because honestly, this would just look good with some matte in the crease and a shimmery shade all over. It's that pretty. I think the formula is better than my Il Makiage Kathleen Lights. I kid you not. And I feel like this is a great palette for all seasons. Like I said, you could get some more fall tones in here, spring and summer, got some wintry kind of tones in here. I'm in love with this. I am so excited to use this every day for a while at least. I'm sure I will. I haven't been this excited about a palette in a while, so this makes me really, really happy. If you try this palette out, or if you have, please let me know your thoughts down below, because this is so good. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up. It does really help out my channel. I also hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, I hope you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.